Welcome back everybody, my name is Eltamar and we will be continuing our Let's Play of Baldur's Gate Enhanced Edition. Where we left off last time, we had completed a Thieves Guild quest, turned in a couple quests we had inadvertently completed before, most notably killing Syl and her two siren companions near the lighthouse area. We also killed an extra siren who had murdered a family and was hiding out in their house. We killed some entropy people, and we killed a basilisk as well. Now we're going to be continuing on with our quest. We have a few things to hand in and a couple more things to do in this area before moving on. So we'll get to that right away. The first up is we're actually going to leave this zone really quickly. We're going to go to the Sorceress Sundries. I want to pick up an item before the next fight. The next fight is a little bit tough. Mostly due to the number of enemies as opposed to the relative strength of a single enemy in the fight. We will be fighting 5 Ogre Mages. It's going to be a bit rough for us, but we'll give it our best shot. I don't imagine we're going to have a massive amount of problems, but you never know. So the first thing we're going to do is go to the eastern section of Baldur's Gate, grab our main character, who is the fastest. I should give him red coloring so that he is clearly the fastest. Which actually reminds me, so there's I was reading lore about Warhammer 40k. I used to play it a bunch when I was younger. But I wanted to get back into the lore of it. And I just remembered that orcs are probably the best race of the entire thing. I mean, the Tyranids are cool, and so are the Necrons. But the orcs have a very interesting ability. So they have very low-level psionic abilities, which allow them to make things that they believe come true. So, for example, in the Warhammer 40k universe, orc cars that are red will actually go faster than identical cars that are not red because they believe that red is faster. I find that to be just hilarious, actually. They also can make things work by believing they work. Like they have shooters, or shootas I should say. And if they believe they work, they work. But if any other race were to grab it and pick it up, it would not work. So, kind of cool. Crocus says, "Ho there, watch your step on the wharfs hereabouts. The sea spray can make the cobbles a touch treacherous. My name is Crocus. Is there anything I can help you with?" What do you do here? I be the Duke's own dockhand, if you will. Well, alright. I'm just a dockhand like any other. But I've been aboard the royal galleys to unload wares from the New World. New World? Is there some sort of dimensional portal in the middle of the sea through which you go through to pass there? 'Tis better yet. They say now that the world is no longer flat, that it has become round, a perfect sphere wrapped around itself like a wizard's crystal. We perch atop its upright half, and the new world of Maztica clings to its underside like so many bats. Someday I shall sneak aboard one of these ships, that I may see such wonders. I'm going to say, your new world is no hero's quest, but rather a blind fool's errand. I have read that between the brutality of the Flaming Fist and the witless terror of your precious new world has been coated with the blood of its innocents 10 times over. He replies, Aye, the new world's conquerors may be fools, but its historians shall be wiser. Regardless of how red run the rivers now, the pages of history shall read only as we write them. Rivers pristine and blue, and a lush and open continent void of all inhabitants. Therein lies the secret strength of empires. They can afford the folly of constructed memories. That is basically saying that victors write history. So when they go into the new world and wipe everybody out, it doesn't really matter, because as long as they write the history books as they showed up, no one was there, everything is good for them anyways. Not so much for the inhabitants. I'm going to go into this a little bit, so I'm going to haste my main character, and the only 2 people that are going in are going to be my main character and Monteron. And we're going to quick save before going in. Alright. The Ogre Magi says, Little pink ones, you shall all die. The son of murder offers 10,000 gold for the head of Eltamar, and we shall have it. That's a significant amount of money. I'm actually kind of impressed. Okay, I'm gonna kill that Ogre Mage. You'll notice that Ogre Mage died in a single hit. That's because the Arrow of Slaying does that. If I had more Arrows of Slaying, I would absolutely buy them. I'm gonna let my... Oh, that's not good. Okay, I'm gonna send Dorn in and see what happens. Dorn is gonna hit that one. Go. Alright. Hopefully the Ogre Mages will be a little bit distracted by my main character and not kill Dorn.
This will not be a quick death.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna get him out of here. Dorn doesn't have enough hit points to take that many hits.
I cannot fall.
That was really close. Alright, who else do we got? Edwin and... Oh, whoa! Okay. It would appear we have a friend outside. This might go badly. Oh, he died. Okay. Gonna reload. Dorn did not make it through that fight. What do I have for potions, actually? Let me take a quick look in here. What's mind focusing? No. I'm looking for a potion that will protect us from... I guess maybe I shouldn't sell all my potions all the time. Oh well. I'll just give it a shot, another shot. So Montron and Eltamar go in. Eltamar's gonna hit that one. Yes, yes, we got that. I'm gonna shoot this one. I think this is the one that costs... Oh, maybe it wasn't. But he's only confused this time, so at least he should attack. I'm gonna send Dorn in one more time. Ooh. Looks like they did some monster summoning. Okay, one more dead. Okay, I'm gonna get this guy out of here. Apparently Eltamar's fighting some wild dogs. Alright. Don't die, Dorn, I need you to live.
Something troubling you?
He's still got a fair amount of hit points, so he should be okay. Alright, killed that ogre. So now we're waiting for our main character to be unconfused. Maybe I'll try and dispel magic on him. Whether or not that will work, who knows. Oh good, it actually got rid of it, nice. He lost his haste, but whatever, that's okay. Excellent, that fight went significantly better than last time. Alright, let's send Zarin. I know that they have a whole bunch of gems and junk on them, so we're gonna grab those first. Ooh, and a dispel magic. We're also gonna go turn in the Mage Guild quest. Just because I don't want to carry it around all the time. Or not Mage Guild, Thieves Guild, sorry. Did I say Thieves Guild or Mage Guild? It is very early in the morning. I'm trying to get this one done before work. So, could have said something wrong there. If I did, I apologize. I don't think there's really anything else in this area. Maybe some spells. Burning Hands. And some gold. Just some gold. And what else? I know there's only gold upstairs and it's not a lot, so it's not really worth it. That is a History of the North, and we have a History of the Red somethings. Okay, good enough. We will head out where it seems the crowd is gathered to watch our ogre slaying. Another Dispel Magic and some more gemmy stuff. So Zar's gonna toss off his scrolls to Edwin. Edwin already has ghost armor. Does Zar? No, but now he does. So Dispel Magic's gonna go in there. I'm actually gonna hand off a couple of items just so Zar has some room in his inventory. And I'm gonna give him these gems. It's kind of important to get rid of them out of your inventory because they take up a lot of room. That Rogue Stone was for that Thieves quest we completed. What else is in this area? Oh, there's one more quick thing we should grab here before leaving. There are actually 2 more places to go in this area, but we're not going to do the second one yet, just because we don't have all the quests for it, and there's really no point in doing it before that point in time. And that would be the Water Lady's house, which is a temple to Umberly, I believe. Yes, it is. Water Queen's house, I should say. The thing we're here for, though, is right there. There are a pair of gauntlets, and they are the gauntlets for that one woman. I originally had thought that they were gauntlets of weapon mastery, like the ones we have on our fighter and our blackguard, but they're not. They're just +1 Thaco, so we're just going to give them back for the experience. I believe she's in that house? This house. She's in this house over here. So we're going to give them back. The experience is well worth it.
Right, what's this then?
Take your gloves. My gauntlets, here's 45 gold pieces for all your time and trouble. We also got a rep, which we actually do need a little bit. We're we're a little bit worse for the wear on rep at this point in time. People don't like us very much. And we're actually on the cusp of being hated to a large extent. So we're going to go to the Eastern District here. It's now daytime. Hooray! We can see things again. It is now 6 o'clock in the morning. But it's going to be late by the time we get back out of here. We're going to go rest at a tavern really quickly because I want some spells back and I also want to heal. So, sadly, we'll be plunged right back into night again in a second. I'm actually just going to send my main character in. I don't think I need anybody else with me. So we're going to talk to, not you, Narlin Darkwalk. He says, well snuck by any measure. Gantalandin awakes this morning, none the wiser, but more the poorer. All the guild will hear of this, and ye be welcome as brethren. Split the gemmies thrice, and tonight we'll suck the money a keg apiece, tavern-wise. So apparently we're going drinking. And I'm going to quick save. He gave us another item. Looks like pearls? Or something? Anyways. Now we're going to head in here and hand in the skyship part. So Alatos wants us to talk to him. He says, well done, if I do say so myself. A fine bit of burglary with no unnecessary attention brought to yourself. This is Rassar, my Halruin contact. He is well pleased and will now see to your reward. My apologies, but it was part of the agreement. Alatos was most assuring in his description of your abilities. Right he was, and it is unfortunate that I must close all loose ends. This includes potential loose tongues, and though talented, you are expendable. I offer my sorrows, but you must die. What? Not this night, you gammon dead man. What girl?
Welcome, my little.
Narlin, what by all the gods are you doing?
Your weapons at your side.
To ye I put the same query, you traitorous fool. You set up one of your own. Explain yourself, lest you take an earth bath by next morn. You hired them to do your dirty deed because they be expendable, but they be as good a sneak as any we be. A brethren in burglary, who shall die because they know in the guild? Nay, say I, and many more. They stump down our halls, they work the work, and they flee the flea. They with us, and you set us up. Seems you made quite an impression on the guild, you did. It would also seem that I erred in aligning with Rezar. Blasted politics addles the brain, and time and again I should stay out. Still we've his coin, and the story of his demise is ours to construct. Never a total loss to be had. You've earned a place in the guild, a tie that never breaks. Here's the respect you ran from the guard for, a round the world way to get it, to be sure, but worth it nonetheless. The doors here will always be open, excepting when pickably locked. So it would appear that our alignment with Narlin was helpful. He saved us from certain fight, at least. Maybe not death, because I'm pretty sure we could have taken the mage. But he saved us from certain fight. And now we're going to head out of here.
I'm on it.
Alright, we're going to head off to a tavern now. I'm going to get some magic missiles unlearned and grab some identify spells instead. I want to identify a few things. We're also going to maybe head to Sorceress Sundries and quickly do that as well. And then we're going to go save a nymph, actually. I think that's what I want to do in this particular video. Oh, we should probably go hand in the Basilisk quest, though. We'll do that really quickly after sleeping. So, we slept for 16 hours, and now we have some identifying to be done. So this is a Helmet of the Noble +1. It gives us an armor class and charisma bonus. We're just going to throw that on Dorn. It's better than his Infravision hat. We'll give the Infravision hat to, I guess, Vicania. Not that it really does anything for her. As a drow, she already has Infravision. Not super useful, but whatever. What else do we have? I want to identify. Maybe that sword. Definitely those gloves. And maybe that scimitar. Okay. What do the gloves do? The gloves are the hands of Tekok. So they are gauntlets of ogre power. They set strength to 1800. We're going to give these to Vicania. Now she can finally wear good armor. Also, she's not as useful in, or useless, I should say, in close combat. Do we have any plate armor for her is the better question. It would appear that we do not. So we'll probably grab her some full plate, or we'll go back and pick up our Onkeg plate armor at some point in time to give to her. But until then, she'll just wear her chain armor +2 or whatever it is. I think it's +2. There is a lot of talking when we hand in both the Basilisk quest. Well, a fair amount of talking, I should say. Not a ton. Alright. So the warehouse is where we're headed to, and then we're also headed to the Sword and Blade, I believe it's called, or Sword and Stars, Star and Blade. One of those type of places. Blade and Stars, I believe it's called. I guess I could just find out, but whatever. Not worried about it at this second. Which one do we go into? I think it's one of these warehouses. I think it's this one right here. Yes, this would be it. Alright, so we're gonna go talk to the dude that wanted us to kill the basilisk. Stop running around. Whoa, easy. Speed racer, calm down. Alright. Nadaran says, thank the gods for bored adventurers. I don't know what we'd do without you. Here's 500 gold pieces for your help. Excellent. 1300 experience is also kinda useful. And we're leaving. Next is the Sword and the Stars. We're gonna go give the gem to the diviner who wanted it. And then we are off to the western portion of the city, I believe. So Gaxir the Seer says, sometimes it's better to abandon one's destiny for a time. It will find you again soon enough. Did I not grab that gem? It might be in Zar's pouch. I don't know if it counts if it's actually in his gem bag. I'll quickly go inside. We'll, what's it called? The sphere gem. Sphere gem? I thought we grabbed it. I thought for sure we grabbed it. Who has it then? Nobody has it.
Go on then. Yeah, mate. Right, what's this then? Spit it out.
Did we not pick it up? I'm gonna quickly run back and check the warehouse.
I'm on it.
I thought for sure we had the Sphere gem. I'm gonna check Zar's bag one more time. I don't think I sold it or anything. Maybe I sold it by accident at the Sorcerer's Sundries. That would suck. Yes, I think I did. I'm an idiot. Okay. We'll go back to the Sorcerer's Sundries, buy it back for a loss. That's okay. We have lots of gold, I guess. Still kind of annoyed, but whatever. Wrong quadrant.
Sorted.
Or not. I guess it's not really a quadrant. It's more of a district because there's way more than 4 parts to the city. Let's go buy our gem back. I want the experience from the quest more than I want the gold from the stupid gem. Should have paid more attention to what I was selling. That was my bad. Alright.
Sorted.
You, let's see what you have. Very bottom. Sphere gem. Yep, we totally sold it off by accident. Whoops.
You rang.
That's okay. A little bit of a loss of gold is not going to end the world. We'll still have lots to buy all of the arrows we need for the final fight. I didn't go to the right place again, did I? This morning is not my morning for going to the right district, apparently. That being said, we're now exactly at the Sword and Stars. So, let's go give this gem in.
Right, what's this?
The Sphere gem. Indeed, then, you are more than you appear. Someday you must journey further through the muck and mire of this place, for it will tell you as much or more than all the fabled Candlekeep. Like yourself, the city is more than it appears. There are cities below cities, dreams beneath dreams, the past lying buried beneath the crushing weight of the present. Go now, wanderer, for the time will come when you must walk through the darkness to find the light. So 1,000 experience, and let's
Right,
leave.
what's this then? Spit your sword.
I believe that's all the quests we had to hand in this quadrant, so we're gonna head off to what's his name's tower? The guy that has the nymph, and I can't remember his name for the life of me. I just remember where it is. Once I get through the one of these is High Hall, and one of them is the Hall of Wonders. I never remember which one's which. I think this one is High Hall, or something like that. I think it's High Hall. I could be mistaken, of course. I have been mistaken by so many things. Or I should say about so many things. So it's time to kick down the door and head on in. Alright, Rage Fast is his name. He says, "Now know thee well, I cannot let thee leave. We are meant to be together, whether you know it or no."
Destiny or no, I'm not long for this place.
Well, this is one of the areas that is voice acted. Okay, I'll just shut up and let them talk. Oh, this guy's not going to talk. Okay. What? What bandit dares enter the home of Ragefest? Identify your purpose here, that I might know what to put on thy tombstone. Strong words, mage. Have ye the will to back them up? I know not what has brought thee here, but 6 shall carry thee out. Okay.
You redirect.
Whatevs. We're going to take
What is it now?
care of this in a second.
You spoke at me.
Alright, go.
Go on then.
That was a rather quick fight. Alright. Excellent. I like that. That worked pretty well. Let's quickly see if he has anything of loot value. Nope, nothing. What a dumb mage. Baldur the nymph says, "My poor Ragefast, like many humans, he could not understand the feelings my kind elicits. What of you, Savior? I should like to believe that I am free, but your kind often does good things for bad reasons. What are your plans for me? I'm going to say I have a duty to complete, regardless of how I feel. You are to be delivered to Ramazith, but I don't imagine his treatment of you could be worse than Ragefast. Ragefast was deathly afraid I should fall into his hands. He would not say why, but it worries me nonetheless. I beg of you, do not do this." I'm going to say, these are mere words. Ramazith shall have thee, as the deal we struck decrees. I fear I am to die in this ugly town. Drag me on, for I care not. We gain an item? We are actually just carrying the body of a nymph.
I'm on it.
That is mind-boggling. I think that in any sort of civilized city, if a guard or a police officer saw you just wandering around with a unconscious body, or for that matter, even a conscious body draped across your shoulder, there might be a couple questions involved. Like, this city, I guess, is sort of pseudo-reminiscent of Seattle or Vancouver, and I'm pretty sure if you were wandering around Vancouver with a girl draped over your arm, there would be some questions for you.
What's this then?
Probably some tough to answer questions, such as, why is there a girl draped over your arm, and who are you? I'm just saying that it's a little out of the ordinary. So we're gonna head to Ramazith's tower here. Apparently he has a... I thought he said a plaque or a placard somewhere, but maybe not. Maybe I clicked on something weird. We'll head on inside, and oh yeah, there is a placard. It seems that these people have just like their names pasted in front of their house, which I guess isn't all that uncommon now that I think about it. People in my own city have that, so I guess that's not that weird. Why are my people not going inside? There are only 5 of them here. Who am I missing? Who is missing and where are they? Someone's going the super long way around, and it looks like it's Viconia. Okay. So sometimes the pathing in this game, as I have mentioned before, sucks. But that's okay. She's almost there now, so we're not going to worry about it too much. Once we finish Ramazith, I think we'll be pretty much done this video. I'm going to quickly check my journal to see if there's anything else to hand in.
Sorted.
But otherwise, we are good to go. So, Ramazith is here, he says. A profitable day for both our interests. A service of immense proportions you have served me.
Destiny or no,
I am to be a captive here now? I shall die amidst this ugliness. No, child, you need not worry about your You need not worry your pretty little head. In but a 10-day, you will no longer be here, or anywhere. I would have a word with your liberators a moment. Wait there, please. A job done well in every respect, and no finer a specimen could I have wished for. By far, she is the most elusive spell component I have ever had to seek. Her body will yield a score of human control potions, as well as at least 2 or 3 items of command. I am assured wealth for this season, and the next at very least. And I have you to thank. Please have this item and enjoy, yes? It is a good thing you do here today. Show yourselves out. I have much work to attend you. Well, that sounds pretty evil, and we didn't get enough stuff for it. Why have you remained in my home? Have I not paid as we agreed? I must have solitude, so I ask you again, and you go, yes? Your intentions are diabolical. Release Abella at once or face my wrath. Oh, you have named it. How cute. No longer useful you are, and I'll not suffer your pining for your pet. Intruders in my home, deadly self-defense. Come battle me at the top if you dare. So he runs to the top of his tower like a coward. There's a spiral staircase here we're going to run into. There are mustard jellies in here. I'm going to move these guys away from the fight. They're not as likely as my main character not to die to mustard jellies. Although it would appear the mustard jelly does not like Vicania and will continue to attack her. But she hasn't been hit yet, so... Ooh, Vicania leveled up. Alright, let's take a quick look here. So she has... Oh, her Thaco got reduced by 2? That's actually quite a lot. She also got level 4 spells, which is great. We're going to hit accept. And we're going to go take a look at her spells. I think I'm going to take a heal spell. Or cure serious wounds, I should say. And a defensive harmony spell. They're both pretty useful. I'm going to save. The next level, I'm just going to send my main character up. There's just some ghouls to kill up here. And I think he can take care of them without any trouble. I might be lying. But it looks like he's doing okay. Oh, that's bad. Okay. Time to send the rest of my characters up to help. And we're going to use Vicania to turn undead. Or not. Stop that, Vicania. Just stand still. And turn undead. Things are looking pretty bleak for my main character, and I might die. Oh, no, it looks like we're saved just barely. I guess it was a bad idea to send just my main character upstairs. That's okay, though. I think we're going to be okay. And we'll just heal up our main character. I thought that this was the floor with hobgoblins, but I was incorrect. I don't think we can save in, or not save, heal inside this tower. Heal, rest inside this tower. So what we'll do is just cast a whole bunch of healing spells on our own. We'll go rest after this tower, not a big deal. That was poor strategy, and I apologize for the waste of time due to the fact that we are held. Now what are we going to do? I know the next floor has hobgoblins, but I think my main character is the only one that can really deal with them effectively, so I'm going to send him up alone again. And of course they poison, so that's a little bit annoying. They have pretty good Thaco, to be honest, for hobgoblins. Also, I wish I would roll more than a 2 on my attack rolls. Come on. Wow, I'm going to fail this fight because I can't hit anything. Okay, there we go. Finally a hit. I'm missing on 12s? That's actually a lot. Okay. I'm gonna run downstairs. It looks like they've come to join us. So let's get everyone involved here. And I'm gonna cast haste. I might actually die here. Okay. Let's fight them all down. Oh, Montron died because he was stuck in combat. Okay. Let's try this again, but better. I wonder why my, why is my Thaco so low? Am I cursed? I'm diseased. That would be why I'm not hitting anything. Okay, I'm gonna wait for my disease to wear off, I guess.
Something troubling you?
21. Does disease give a Thaco negative? Not you, him. It doesn't look like it? Maybe I'll leave this tower, go rest really quickly, and see if I can get rid of this disease fast.
I'm on it.
The inn is not that far away. Also, what I've noticed about Baldur's Gate is everything happens in a 10-day. So she's gonna die in a 10-day. We had to steal this the Helruin skyship things within a 10-day. There will also be a quest where we become poisoned and will die within a 10-day. So everything seems to happen in 10 days in this place. Either that or they just really like that word 10-day.
Right, what's this then?
Which is a good word, don't get me wrong, but I mean, not everything has to go in 10 days. Hello, my lord. I trust you'll find your stay at the Three Old Kegs to be as restful as any place you've ever called home. Old Nantrin shall see to it. And I'm going to rest. And hopefully not die. Excellent. My Thaco goes back to normal, so it was the disease. Okay. Time to leave and go finish up this tower. I didn't realize the disease dropped your Thaco so much. Maybe it's because my strength went down? I don't know. Anyways, not super important. We're going to finish this tower and then call this an episode. Upstairs we go. I was wondering why I wasn't hitting hobgoblins. They don't have that much armor to start with. But anyways, I'm going to send my main character up alone again this time. But this time, he should be able to hit things. He'll probably end up poisoned, but that's okay. Much better. To be fair, I was trying to attack them with a Thaco that is worse than a level 1 character, so that would cause some problems. Most definitely. Hobgoblin elites are almost all dead. Come on. The next floor also has archers. It has kobold commandos, you may remember them, as our greatest enemies from the Nashkel mines. Then again, the Hobgoblin elite were like the greatest enemies from exploring the wilds, so we are experiencing the best of our past sessions.
You spoke at me?
Well, he does that stuff. I'm going to grab Czar and see what we can loot from the dead ghouls, which doesn't look like there's anything. Maybe some scrolls. So strength, not a bad scroll, and Agonizer's Scorcher, also a pretty decent spell, I guess. Monteron, I'm just going to quickly run around and see if any of these guys had magical arrows. I don't think they do, and I'm not going to worry about the gems on these guys. They're not really worth it. Doesn't look like they have any magic arrows. I know that the kobolds do have magic arrows, though. They have +1 arrows. Or not +1 arrows, fire arrows. So we're going to grab those. They are kind of useful. And since we're going to be poor after buying all of the piercing arrows and junk we're going to need later, we might as well pick them up now. So we're going to quick save and head out of this. Ooh, right, he is not happy with us. Let's get some spells on the way. Not a very difficult fight, but 4,000 experience is pretty good.
Hardly worth my time.
Alright, let's see what we got here. We have a nymph to talk to. Well, have you any more mad friends to pass me on to? Or should I just kill myself now to save time for everyone? I'm gonna say, perhaps Ramazith had a good idea. Mayhaps your body can get me the money he spoke of. Hello, time to die. You are an absolute monster. Whoa, we actually got 5 rep loss for that. We can't afford that, to be honest with you. So we'll quick save, or we'll load our quick save and head upstairs. I didn't know that you lose 5 rep for that. I can't actually afford to do that. Alright. Kill him again, but this time we're going to say, my sincerest apologies. Had I but known his plan, I would have released you before. Spare me your repentance and just remove this restraining collar. I shall accept no more gifts or assistance from humankind for some time, to be sure. And then she Dimension Door's out of here. The one thing I don't get about characters that use Dimension Door to get around, in the game the rules state that Dimension Door has to be used in line of sight. So that's just kind of a side note. There are a couple things to grab in here that we want. The first off is a book. I believe it's in this shelf. Nope, not that one, sorry. This one. the unicorn run. So we wanted to hand in that to the girl that's writing the story about unicorns. I can't remember exactly where she is at this point, but we'll go hand it into her nonetheless. There is also a tome here, and the tome is awesome and is what we want. And some scrolls. So we'll get Edwin to go grab the scrolls. As most mages tend to have, there is just random scrolls lying around. Blur, Invisibility, Strength, and Agonizer's Scorcher. So we'll get Zar to hopefully learn a couple. I don't think Zar can learn Blur or Mirror Image, actually. He cannot learn illusion spells. So that's also Invisibility as well. So we are actually done in this tower. I'm going to identify this tome, which is on Vicania, and not identifiable by Edwin. It is a tome of clear thought. So we're going to get our +1 intelligence, which will make our character ever so slightly smarter. Which is good because he's, well, I guess he's average human intelligence, so that's not terrible. But now he is at 10 intelligence. We are well on our way to being awesome. What else do we have in here? I'm going to quickly see if I can identify some of these things. So 2nd level wizard spell. I'm going to give this to Zar. And I'm going to give his amulet to someone else, like my main character, I guess. Save versus spell could be useful for him. I'm also going to identify this ring, and this ring is a armor class +2 ring. Not bad at all. I'm going to give this to our main character as well. So, gives us +2 to armor. Now we have a spare protection ring that I don't think anyone can use. We're not going to worry too much about it. What else do we have in here? Scimitar +1. And a Wand of Paralyzation. Okay, anyways, we are almost out of time on this video.
Right, what's this then? On it.
Between
Sorted.
this video and the next video, I think I'm going to go to these, identify all the junk and just sell it and clear out my inventory. Or maybe, no, I'll do that in my next video. Some people might enjoy watching that, so I'll just leave that in. If you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I will see you guys next time.